Hola y bienvenidos a Pacific Rehabilitation Centers. La vida, trabajo, bienestar. Felicitaciones por dar el primer paso para recuperar su vida. Estamos aquí para ayudarle a alcanzar esa meta porque sabemos exactamente cómo hacerlo.
Our program consists of two main elements. Those two elements are education and physical reactivation. The physical activity involves physical therapy, occupational therapy, a great deal of aerobic activity. The educational parts of the program are designed to help them learn more about their bodies, about the pain, about medications,
other medications that you might not think of,
and about what it is they can do themselves to cope with their pain more successfully.
Usted probablemente está aquí porque tal vez estuvo involucrado en algún tipo de accidente.
I was actually in an automobile accident. I was rear-ended by a bus.
And I sneezed and bulged 2 discs in my lower back.
I fell off a 20-foot ladder.
So instead of landing on my head, I landed on my feet.
El accidente causó una lesión aguda.
And then the pain got worse and worse and worse and worse, and I couldn't walk.
The next morning, when I woke up, I couldn't get out of bed.
And I had to be carried out on a stretcher.
Esa lesión ha persistido con el tiempo, se ha convertido en dolor crónico.
The average individual who comes to see us had his or her injury at least a year and a half ago.
I was off of work for about a year and a half doing physical therapy at least twice a week, massage therapy at least twice a week.
Started seeing a chiropractor.
People have tried physicians, they've tried surgeries, they've tried medications.
I went and did my physical therapy and thought I was getting better.
Started treating me right away, getting me massage therapy.
And I went through 6, 7 sessions.
But none of it was working.
Thought I was getting better until I got in my car to go home and couldn't get out.
We can help individuals with physical pain through the program that we offer here. It's a very powerful experience. A great deal of change occurs in a very short period of time, and it's very rewarding when it's successful. We teach people how to react to their pain in ways that are productive and thereby reduce the length of time they experience their pain. Individuals can change the way they react to their pain so that it is not amplified by their own reaction. Many times these individuals are their own worst enemies. They hurt and then they react in ways that cause them to hurt even more. They don't know how to deal with that. We can teach them ways to monitor their own reactions and make those reactions more productive that ultimately help them experience less pain.
Su dolor ha dominado su vida durante demasiado tiempo. Nuestro personal está aquí para enseñarle cómo puedo controlar ese dolor para que pueda continuar con su vida.
Everybody here gives you the guidance and positive reinforcement that you need to be able to continue on.
I've built relationships with everybody here. When I came in initially, like the first day, I was welcomed and I felt comfortable. You know, coming into a place not knowing what to expect, being mad and angry and depressed, not knowing what to expect, everybody here was completely understanding.
They totally would understand and still support you. And they don't just tell you to do it, they explain why it's better to do it this way.
Okay, let's set the crate down here, Tim.
Once you get past the fact that they're not trying to hurt you, that they're trying to help you, and they want to build up your confidence, and they want you to succeed, and you see that they're wanting to help you.
We help them change their relationship to their pain. It's the one thing that makes the difference.
En los próximos días, el personal de Pacific Rehabilitation Centers se toma el tiempo para llegar a conocerte y evaluar su condición. Al mismo tiempo, nuestra fisioterapeuta le ayudará a empezar con el estiramiento y movimiento de sus músculos. También usted se reunirá con un psicólogo y un consejero vocacional.
Okay, here's where you want to keep that neutral spine.
Por otra parte, nuestro terapeuta ocupacional le enseñará algunas técnicas que utilizamos para entrenar a su cuerpo para que éste sea más eficiente.
Well, this guy here is the bad guy, saturated fats.
En la clase usted aprenderá sobre dietas y ejercicios, así como también sobre todo lo relacionado con el proceso de compensación del trabajador. A medida que su tiempo aquí en Pacific Rehabilitation Centers avanza, su cuerpo va a avanzar demasiado. El gimnasio está equipado con máquinas para ejercicios cardiovasculares y de resistencia.
Let's start with the lift and stack.
La sección de terapia ocupacional ofrece una diversidad de escenarios los cuales usted puede utilizar.
Remember to use your legs, keep your neutral spine.
Aquí usted puede construir su resistencia y al mismo tiempo aprender a mover su cuerpo de una manera más eficiente. La biorretroalimentación es una gran manera para que usted pueda aprender acerca de cómo su cuerpo reacciona al dolor y cómo puede controlarla. La enfermera se une sensores para su cuerpo y se obtiene una respuesta instantánea en el monitor de la computadora.
Having a chronic pain problem is a very lonely experience. Many of the individuals with whom we do our treatment say when they come in, I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one who had feelings like this.
When I first came in here, I felt like my life was pretty much over. I thought pain management was just the idea of living with your pain and you just have to deal with it. But once I started the program here, the term pain management dealt with all areas of your life.
After going through what I was going through, so much pain, and I was going seeing so many doctors and physical therapy, wasn't anything helping. I started getting into the program, doing physical therapy and working with the therapists.
Breathing through it.
After about a week and a half, I could start to feel a difference in my life.
When I first showed up, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was like a boot camp, you know, physical fitness all day long. If you're a little bit scared, a little intimidated, that's fine. But first thing you need to do is ask a lot of questions. And you'll find out the people here are more than willing to answer your questions.
They really work on building up your self-confidence and your knowledge of why you're having this pain. How do you deal with this pain? What can we do to make the pain easier in your workday or just your daily life at home?
The first day I came here, I didn't want to be here.
Good steady pace.
But after about 2 to 3 days, I couldn't figure out no other place I'd rather be.
I think if I had not have come here, I wouldn't have been able to return to work. I realized by getting myself more physically fit, that helped me manage my pain better than anything.
It is a very moving experience to watch people change and grow and become more functional.
Wow, I mean, it's incredible to sit there again and pick up a basketball and play. I'm just, oh my gosh, it just feels so good. And
Usted pronto va a controlar el dolor en lugar de que éste lo controle a usted. Pronto estará viviendo una vida muy similar a la vida que vivió antes de la lesión. Usted pronto va a recuperar su vida.
Walking through the gym every day is an exciting experience. Everywhere you look, there are people engaged in the activity of getting better, of helping themselves, of participating in activities that will ultimately allow them to return to their lives and their families.
And if you don't put the work into it, you're not going to get nothing out of it.
I looked for the challenge, you know, what do you have to offer me? What are you going to give me? Are you going to make me better? You know, so it was more of me testing them, saying, hey, are you going to make me better or not? Let's see what you're made of. And they came through for me, and I can't stop smiling every day. My life is completely starting over, but in a way where there aren't the same limitations I had before.
Now I completely look at things completely different. I don't have that anger and rage, and if I get upset, I know how to deal with it.
I feel like I'm able to pursue the things I love in my life again that I had before my accident.
I feel whole again.
Thanks for giving me my life back.
And they can help you too.
Pacific Rehabilitation Centers. La vida, trabajo, bienestar.